Hey guys, so I figured that with last week's video that took place in the 90s, I really wanted to watch an actual movie that was filmed, in the 90s. We are going to be watching Clueless. This is a cult classic, I feel like. Clueless is definitely one of those movies that everyone who grew up in the 90s and early 2000s watched, and we obsessed over it. I don't know what it is about it. It was just the whole teenage aspect, that living in this fancy world that Cher lives in, and you kind of want to live in it yourself. But it's so funny to see all the antics that she goes through. There is just so many things about this movie that makes it so great and so iconic. I mean, Brittany Murphy is in it, Alicia Silverstone is in it, Paul Rudd is in it. Like, holy crap, that man has not aged.
I sit here alone and I wonder why.
I think this opening is very iconic. It does a great way of showing just how these kids like to spend their time. Also does a great way of introducing Cher. I wish my hair could do that naturally. This is not natural. Like, I have to blow dry it and straighten it, and it's super annoying. When I first watched this, I thought this was like the most inventive thing, being able to see what you could wear before you actually wear it. Pretty sure there's probably an app for that now. Dang, that chandelier. I want a chandelier like that. I want a chandelier like that so that way I can hang off a chandelier.
Those brain-dead lowlifes have been calling again.
They are your parents.
Oh, this outfit that Cher's wearing, it's very iconic.
I don't have a license yet, but I need something to learn on.
Driving without a license. That's so not recommended.
We both know what it's like to have people be jealous of us.
We know what it's like to have people be jealous of us. Can't relate.
Dion and her boyfriend Murray are in this dramatic relationship.
I like the way that she narrates it through her voiceovers, because you can still hear that little bit of sarcasm. I don't know why guys think that's attractive. I'm sorry. I don't want to see your entire underwear.
Perhaps you can explain how this cheap Kmart hair extension got into the backseat of your car.
Did Kmart sell hair extensions?
Is it that time of the month again?
Boys, take my advice. You never mentioned saying that to a girl.
As if.
Share? 2 minutes.
I like to think that Cher maybe went off on to do activism. She's a pretty good public speaker.
The government could just get to the kitchen, rearrange some things. We could certainly party with the Haitians.
I think I had seen on a behind the scenes or something like that, that the actress had said it wrong, but the director was like, no, keep it in, because it matches her character.
May I please remind you that it does not say RSVP on the Statue of Liberty.
See, this is what I mean. I feel like she would be a really good activist, if she did her research and stuff, if she was really passionate about it. She's a good public speaker.
Whatever.
Yeah, that sign was everywhere growing up. Whatever.
Yeah, I can't find my cranberry CD. I gotta go to the quad before somebody snags it.
I did not like him. He was annoying. Like, you could tell. He was just, he a fuckboy. Definitely a fuckboy. That one dude is on the cell phone. The other dude is just listening to music. If my teachers ever found us doing that, they take them away and they give us detention. He's not even, it was literally on the ground floor.
Suddenly, a dark cloud settled over first period. I got a C in debate?
Be grateful.
Hey.
Paul Rudd. Oh my gosh. I love him. I love him so much.
Oh, wow, you're filling out there.
That was rude.
And why you aren't at all particular.
Ugh, I hated that show.
Towards the mall.
Which reminds me, where's your report card?
My teachers never sent us with their report cards. They always sent them through the mail.
Never accept a first offer, so I figure these grades are just a jumping off point to start negotiations.
Oh, she could have also been a lawyer.
I was surfing the Crimson Wave. I had to haul ass to the ladies.
Okay, not gonna lie. When I first watched this, I didn't understand what that meant. But then, when I got my period, I was like, oh, yeah. I cannot tell you how many times I started my period at school and my teachers were like, no, you should have dealt with it beforehand. Like, my school was so messed up. My junior high school was like so strict. Oh my god. They were so, I don't want to say they were sexist towards the girls, but they were sexist towards the girls. Like, even if you showed a little bit of your collarbone, anything like that, it was immediately go to the nurse and put on a huge ass t-shirt to cover up your collarbone because it's distracting and people need their educations. Meanwhile, all these guys would be wearing their jeans all the way to their knees, baggy, and nobody would do anything.
Would you call me selfish?
No, not to your face.
A true friend will tell you that they will not talk bad about you to your face. To your face.
That might stop my growth, and I want to be 5'10" like Cindy Crawford.
I never drank coffee. I still don't. I hate it. And I never grew after junior high. I'm average height. I mean, there are people who are taller and people who are shorter than me.
Mrs. Guys!
Could you imagine doing that to your teacher just so that way you could get a better grade? Going through all of that just so that way you can pass your class? Oh, how cute. She could also be a matchmaking person. I'm just trying to think of all the different jobs that Cher would have. She's like, I'm cool, I'm hip, I'm with the times. Ew, that guy is just, bleh. Like, stop kissing her. She doesn't like you. Brittany Murphy! Aww. She was such a sweetheart.
Would you look at that girl? She is so adorably clueless.
Oh, I love when characters say the titles of their movies. Is that correct?
I'll be 16 in May. My birthday is in April, and as someone older...
Wow, 1 whole month older. That's like with me and my brother, even though I'm only 7 minutes older than him.
I've never had straight friends before.
I love their expressions like, we don't know what that means, but we're gonna smile anyway. Or, okay.
Just like me.
You have to have a lot of clothes to be able to have one of those rotating closets.
And my buttons, they don't feel nothing like steel.
Her lines were just so funny and iconic and so memorable.
So what do you think?
I'm amazed.
Okay, I like her little workout outfit. It's really cute. I don't know why. It's like a bodysuit, but shorts. I just love the entire outfits in this movie that Cher wears.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Oh, she looks so cute there. She's just singing along to the song. It's so cute. I can't stop looking at their outfits. They're just so cute. I'm not too crazy about Cher's vest, though.
There are no numbers on the top, there's letters.
That speaks a lot of volumes. They have Christmas lights up. Wait, is it Christmas? Oh, this takes place during Christmas? Wait, is this a Christmas movie?
Oh my god! Oh! What?
Oh, I could hear the hair being removed, being shaved off. Ooh. I feel like Dion is a little too controlling. It's hair. It'll grow back. But it was funny when she was like, I'm gonna call you mom, and he starts to freak out. Why does she have that snowman? And just like that, Cher's plan went down the drain.
Turn away.
Is he trying to serenade her? It's not working.
I have the picture you took in my locker.
Okay, that's stupid. What? That makes no sense. Why have the picture in her locker of Ty just because Cher took it? That just, I'm sorry, that doesn't make sense. Sexual harassment. She never gave any signs that she liked you, bro.
Good. Good.
Just do a plank. Just do a plank.
Count to 100. Thank you.
Wow. What a nice robber. He said thank you.
Please. He's taken our minds at the most feckin' point.
Cher's face is like she's just not interested in this conversation. Ah, the Mr. James Dean wannabe.
I dug it.
I dug it. And I also love those earrings. Can I borrow them?
How desired I was, in case he didn't already know.
He knows exactly what she's doing.
Josh, please!
She has a really good whiny voice. That's what I've noticed.
You think I give alcohol to teenage drivers taking my daughter out?
So if they weren't driving your daughter, would you give them to him?
Dolphin.
Oh, is Joshy getting some feeling?
What's a Monet? It's like the painting, see? From far away, it's okay, but up close, it's a big old mess.
Hagsville. She's a Monet. Pretty from far away, but up close, ugh. Your eyes will burn.
Do you see how he's falling in love with me?
Falling in love with you, sure.
Sure, I have a question.
Her face. Well, I remember when I used to tie my jackets around my waist. Nobody ever does that anymore. That's so weird. That was sweet of him. See, Josh is a good guy. We can stand Josh because he's, you know, also Paul Rudd. And also because he's not an a-hole like that other dude, Elton. Nobody cares for him.
As naturally adorable as you are.
Stop it. You're making me blush.
I like the scene. It's a cute scene because it's showing just how much closer Cher and Josh are getting.
Whenever a boy comes, you should always have something baking.
Yes, frozen burritos. Just pop them in the oven and you are good to go. They won't notice because it's a frozen burrito.
Congratulate me.
When she pulls off the bed. I've fallen off the bed. I was at a friend's sleepover and I fell off the bed. I was asleep, but it woke me up. And I ended up hitting the corner of my eye on a wooden dresser. Fun times. I have a scar, actually. If I were to do an up close, I have a scar there. I like how this scene kind of correlates with how crazy their lives are in a way. Like in a way, it's kind of like a symbolism sort of thing.
After that, Dion's virginity went from technical to non-existent.
What, they just did it in the car or something? I love how she immediately just accepts him, become best friends with him. We love that.
Ty being the most popular girl in school? It was like...
I do like Cher's growth in character also because at first she starts off as superficial and then she starts to realize that there are more important things to life and treating people the way that you want to be treated is also a must and you should be nice.
Lucy, you know I don't speak Mexican.
I don't speak Mexican.
Then he makes Elton look like a loser.
I mean, Elton didn't need to look like a loser. He already was a loser. He didn't need any help there.
You're a virgin who can't drive.
It's funny how the roles kind of switched between Cher and Ty, where Cher was a little bit more superficial and cared about her looks and everything like that and social activities and things. And then Ty comes along who's like this innocent girl who's, you know, really nice and polite and a people pleaser. And now after everything, the makeover, Ty is just superficial and rude and mean.
I don't begrudge her a boyfriend. I really... Ooh, I wonder if they have that my size.
I'm feeling so desperate and in despair and ooh, I wonder if they have that in my size.
I love Josh.
I'm in love with Josh. Don't worry, we all love Josh too. I think this is cute also how after she finally realizes that she likes Josh, that she just doesn't know what to do when usually she would know what to do and, you know, how to attract a guy. It's funny because even though this movie is more of like a comedic type of genre, I like the sweet moments. There are a lot of sweet moments in this movie, like just like that one with her and her dad.
You've had your whole life gone in a second.
Gross. Why is he flossing his teeth in the middle of class? That's gross.
Elton.
Can I use the pass?
Yeah.
I think she was just like, yeah, get out of my classroom. I don't want to see you flossing your teeth. Wow, that blue velvet shirt. I want one like that. She could also be an organizer. How many jobs that I've just listed for Cher to do?
I guess kitchenware? Hi.
Is that Starbucks? I don't drink Starbucks. Or I don't drink from Starbucks, I should say. But it's so weird to see Starbucks because I feel like I didn't hear about Starbucks until 2010. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But now it's like every corner there is a Starbucks. Literally every corner. Instead of a Walgreens, it's a freaking Starbucks. Who gave my man a 7? I want to talk. Oh, I love that she apologized. I love that they both apologized to each other. Also, friendship back again.
Who's Pippi Longstocking?
Someone Mel Gibson never played.
He could if he wanted to.
I divide them into two piles. Is that wrong?
Yeah, I never really understood why he got mad at her. Like, it wasn't her fault.
Imagine saying we were...
Bumping butts, knocking boots, frolicking in the gardens.
You think that's all I do? I'm just a ditz with a credit card?
I mean, at the beginning of the movie, you kind of were. I mean, popular and beautiful girls need validation too, every once in a while. Maybe a little less than me. Not gonna lie, this is a little weird. Step-siblings who got together. I like her wedding dress, it's so pretty.
Look, we got a pool going to see whose girl gets a bouquet. It's up to $200.
Only $200? Okay, I never participated in this kind of stuff because, you know, I wanted to be able to enjoy the rest of a wedding without being bruised the next day. I love how she's like, well, that was a fun 90s ride. I definitely wanted to do this movie because I feel like it was one of those really popular 90s movies that was obviously really loved, and it's still loved. It obviously got a really good following after it premiered and such. I definitely feel like it's one of those movies that hits some topics that are a bit controversial and are being dealt with even now. And even though it's a comedic type of video, there were definitely some moments that made me go, ooh, I don't remember that happening in this movie. I don't know how I'm gonna feel while editing this video because I feel like I didn't really talk as much during this one. I haven't seen this movie in a long time also, so yeah, that is going to be it for this movie. Even though I love 90s movies, I love 80s movies also. Maybe I'll do an 80s movie or something in my next video. That is going to be it for this video though. Let me know what you guys thought of it. Do you guys like 90s movies? Did you guys like Clueless? Have you guys seen Clueless? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you guys get notified every time I do an upload on my channel. And that is going to be it. I'm gonna peace out now and see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. Whatever.